fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!"
So this is my other Betamax player. This is a Sanyo VTC-NX100 and it dates from 1985. So this is the last Betamax player that Sanyo made in the UK market. This particular player belongs to my wife and she has owned it from new. This was her family's Betamax player. Sat in the living room under their main TV, and this is my wife's television also. It's a Osumi 14-inch portable. So yeah, we have kept these ever since we've been together. When I first started going out with my wife over 20 years ago, I made her go once I found out that she still had a Betamax player. I made her go to her mum's house and the two of us went up into the attic and found this, and I brought it home and got it working again. It hadn't been used in years and I cleaned it all out and managed to get it going, and I've used it on and off over the past 20 years. Though it does belong to my wife, I consider myself its caretaker. I have fixed this thing a few times, and a few years ago I put new belts and stuff into it, so it all works perfectly. So even though this is more modern than the last Betamax I showed, this is 3 years newer. It actually has a slightly worse picture quality, and this was noted at the time by tech websites or tech magazines that this had a slightly worse picture, and I think that's just down to more budget parts being used. So it does have a few features which are noteworthy. Firstly, it's a front loader. It has soft touch controls and it has a one touch record. So on the older models you would have to press play and record to record something, whereas this one is just a single press of the record button. Has a digital clock and timer. Has your standard analog tuner. If I remember, these used to light up, but they don't seem to light up anymore, so I'm guessing the little control panel or the bulbs or something has went. The front door on this is, the hinges are broken, so I have a couple of little bits of tape that hold the door on, otherwise it just drops down like that. So underneath that door you have your tuners for your analog input. Obviously they're no use today because there's no analog signal anymore. And in behind the door there's a switch. It says APT on and off. I have no idea what that does. So as you can see, there's a pretty nice stable picture out of this thing, even though it's 35 years old. And yeah, it's been well used. It was been used loads by my wife's family, and I have used it loads over the last 20 years. I would get this down from the attic every couple of years and spend days watching videos on it, just for sheer nostalgia. There's no tracking issues or any other problems with it. It's a really nice stable picture. And around the back here we have our standard RF in and out. I have a test signal switch. You flick that on and it helps you tune your television in. And then there's a fine tuner here on a pot. I have a switch for tuner or external in, and we have in and out composite video with mono sound. So that's the Sanyo NX100 from 1985, my other Betamax player. Hope you enjoyed watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Just a little afterthought here. I discovered why the lights above the tuner buttons weren't working. And it's the switch on the back which changes it between input, external input or tuner. So if you have it on tuner, the light up. If you have it on external input, the lights go out. So there you go, my bulbs aren't blown.